Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Quaint. Today we are exploring a question that's both deeply personal and scientifically fascinating. The question is why does period pain exist? Is it just an unfortunate side effect of being human, or is there a deeper evolutionary story behind it? So this is the topic of discussion in our today's video. So what happens actually each month, uterus prepares a soft nutrient-rich lining called endometrium to host a fertilized egg. But if fertilization doesn't occur, in that case the requirement is to expel this uterine lining, unused uterine lining. That is the requirement, and for that purpose contractions of the uterine muscles are required. And you know that hormone-like chemical, prostaglandin, so that prostaglandin actually is secreted from the uterine lining, and that prostaglandins actually help squeeze the uterine muscles. Same contractions are required during childbirth, but intensity of contraction, or better to say intensity of pain during childbirth is much more as compared to this menstrual pain. Yes, in normal cases women feel a mild pain during this process. Okay, when this thing occurs, means actually uterus sets its lining that way by contracting its muscles. But in case if prostaglandin levels rise too high, in that case what happens? Contractions are more in that case, because prostaglandins are responsible to contract the uterine muscles. So if prostaglandin levels are too high, in that case contractions are more. So if contractions are more, then in that case blood supply is cut off. Therefore oxygen cannot reach the required site. So in that case women feel that intense pain which is known as menstrual cramps, that is known to you. But so scientists say that scientists say that this pain is actually unnecessary. This menstrual pain this is unnecessary. So why evolution allowed it to persist? This is unnecessary. This pain is unnecessary. Why evolution allowed it to persist? So according to scientists, that means scientists believe that human uterus evolved to be highly selective. Scientists believe that human uterus evolved to be highly selective. What happens actually, whether fertilization occurs or not, but human uterus always, every month, it prepares that uterine lining, okay, for the purpose of that fertilization, regardless of pregnancy, whether fertilization occurs or not. But every month uterus does the same thing. It prepares that uterine lining just to host a fertilized egg. So why nature has designed human body this way? This is the question, and if you can find out this answer, then that becomes a topic of evolutionary biology that is known to you. So according to scientists, this is the nature's way of quality control. Because if a human uterus follows this system, that means what? That means human uterus prevents a weak and defective pregnancies this way. Okay, human uterus prevents weak and defective pregnancies this way. This way, just by preparing this kind of uterine lining, which is actually soft and nutrient rich. What is the purpose? Just to ensure healthiest embryos implant. This is the purpose. Okay, this is according to the scientists' belief. They believe this way. So this is what? This is nature's quality control. This is a trade-off for reproductive system. And what is that menstrual pain? That is nothing but a byproduct of this biological precision. Okay, that is nothing but a byproduct. Okay, so and you know that human face this kind of problems, that is menstrual pain, that occurs in case of humans, not in case of all the animals, but we are not going to discuss all those things. So now you know the answer what evolution has given us. Okay, but modern science has given us the knowledge how to manage this menstrual pain. In case of severe pain, how to manage this thing. From modern science, we get that knowledge and women use that knowledge, such as mindfulness is there, yoga is there, how to modulate these menstrual responses or this pain. Okay, mindfulness is there, yoga is there. Then heat therapy, that is also there, just to relax the muscles and improve the blood supply. Again, medications are also available like ibuprofen. Okay, that is also there. This is the discovery of modern science. Okay, they actually work by reducing the prostaglandin level. This ibuprofen means anti-inflammatory drugs are these things, anti-inflammatory medications. So modern science has given us that knowledge, just how to manage this menstrual pain. In case of severe pain, women know how to manage this pain. Anyway, we are not going to talk about all these things in detail here in this video. Our focus was what? Our focus was, what does evolution say? Okay, what does evolution say? Now you know the answer. But this is not a confirmed answer. This is according to scientists' belief. They believe that for this purpose, women, or the better to say human, feel such menstrual pain. So anyway, so this was all about today's topic, and this is the end of this video. If you found this video fascinating, so please like, share and subscribe to our channel. This is the end. Thanks for watching. One more thing I need to add to this. I was talking about what? That mindfulness and yoga. Those are what? Those things are practiced just to manage that pain responses. Okay. To manage pain responses, mindfulness and yoga techniques are available. You can easily learn all those things from the experts or just by watching YouTube channels. Okay. Actually, most of the women know how to manage this kind of pain. In case of severe pain, that becomes really a problem. Doctors are also available. Okay, doctors are there. Just by watching YouTube channels or any social media, you don't use those things. In your case, I was talking about heat therapy, but you don't use that thing. Not anything. Don't use any knowledge to manage your such problems. Okay, just keep in your mind this thing. Whether heat therapy is suitable for you or not, that is not known to common people. Only healthcare professionals are there to guide you properly. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic, and this is the end of this video. Thanks for watching.